Hey everyone, it's me, Empress Arcana, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Hi guys. Alright, so for this week's Celebrity Healing Tarot reading, I have decided to answer a request that was left as a comment in one of my other videos, so thank you for your suggestion. It is for Justin Bieber. I've never channeled him on this on my channel, my YouTube channel before. So this will be a first. As always, this is for entertainment purposes only. I channel through the lens of the psyche and archetypal energies. So let's dive into Justin's psyche and what wants to come through my pretty cards and whatever downloads wish to come through as well. So usually I've made it kind of a little part of my rituals for the reading. I shuffle my Wild Unknown archetype deck and I choose one for where the direction of the reading is going. I ask Justin's energy. As always, when I channel, I feel the energies present, and whatever wants to come through does, and what doesn't. And that's fine. And what doesn't resonate with you does not have to. In fact, I love when I get to do these readings. And if there's something that resonates within you on a personal level, I feel like I've done double duty here in a good way, because I really want everyone to be more self-aware and see themselves better. And sometimes that can come through when we are observing another individual. We might have similar wounds. We might have things in common, and these are part of our soul analysis, if you will, of what we want in our lives, of what we don't want, and how to become more sovereign in the process, right? Okay, so the Pilgrim is the card that I got for this reading. I have the guidebook here, as I do, and I'm going to read what this card is, and then I'll go diving deeper with the tarot cards. I actually have two tarot decks, the before and after tarot, to add more layers to whatever it is that wants to come through in the channel. Okay, so respectfully, let's get intuitive. All right, so the Pilgrim, the wanderer, the traveler, the apprentice. For the pilgrim, an outward journey is always an inward journey. This archetypal wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe and the deepest regions of the spirit. Others will wonder when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life. But the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there is freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep, and soon the pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day-to-day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out the door toward a new reality. With the pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need every amenity. Travel light, travel soon. Your spirit needs it. It says here, when in the light energy, you learn, you grow, you adapt and study. When you're in the darker energy, you become aloof, non-committal, flaky. I feel that, wow, that is very on point. So again, I have not observed Justin Bieber enough to go by memory, but as I'm channeling and the patterns that I've seen in his demeanor, there was a light that felt that it was turned off, because something that felt so fruitful, so beautiful, the explorative nature of something that you find deeply fulfilling, it took a turn for the darker side of things, and it became almost in servitude, but not for the soul. It became a loss of self, because from a very young age, he has been in the spotlight. And that, I feel, on the pilgrim journey, it's a big journey, because as you grow into your masks or personas, you wonder, is this really who I am? And a lot of artists go through this because they get confused with the mask that they wear for the role they decide to play. So here with the Pilgrim card, I feel that there is this desire to reignite the pilgrimage, the enlightenment journey. But there is so much darkness, I feel. As I was shuffling the decks and putting them in order for this reading, some cards stood out, but I was like, no, I can't start the reading before I start recording. I got shame. I got guilt. I got this dark energy around who he was before the performance mask and who he is now. So let's get from the before tarot and see what's coming through, okay? Because I do feel that, Justin, you are on a pilgrimage to find yourself in a more fulfilling way, because you do not feel fulfilled right now. The things that you thought were going to bring you fulfillment fell short. And then there is this dissonance in how you would perform, in however way that was. And it just didn't feel the same. And any glimpse of the past for you might have been able to help you hold on to the reason why you chose or you kept going on this path or pilgrimage. All right, let's get some cards. Okay. Oh, all right. There's 3 here. All right, that came through. Let's put these here just in case I decide to get more. The first one I saw was the 9 of Swords. Okay. What I'm seeing in my mind's eye is the nightmares. There was something like bleeding raw who you thought you were. Bleeding raw, I'm hearing. And then moving forward anyway with the Knight of Wands. But then the 7, so very interesting. Before I go to the third card that I pulled, in the 9 of Swords, usually a card of anxiety, nightmares, the unseen realms becoming something that distorts your inner world in a way. It shakes you up. There is no confidence in the purity of what you once felt. And I feel with the 9 of Swords in this deck, because normally the swords, he gets up. The person starts to cry, sits up on their bed and cries. This is showing me that Justin has been numb, very numb to how things have been playing out in his life. He's numbed it out by just moving forward. And here with the 7 of Swords, this is normally depicted in the regular Rider-Waite as an individual that takes the swords and goes off from the camp and takes away takes these swords with him that are not his own. In this, swords are communication in the tarot. Communication, words, expression. He doesn't feel that his expression is authentic, but he doesn't have the time or energy to care. This is what I'm picking up on. This is a very heavy energy, to be fair. Let me get another one from here. Actually, I'm going to get one of these. Let's see what we get here with this deck. Okay, these two want to come through. All right. We got doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. I think that's probably what happened in this here. Because this person, instead of getting up and like, oh my God, I just had a nightmare. How do I face this? They're just dealing with it as the best way they know how. There's doubt within Justin's heart and Justin's soul, or I feel that there is dissonance with his true path and journey. There has been a deviation of the purity. I know I said that already, but the word purity, the way I see it and feel it, is that when something is born from just the desire of a dream, of creating something you enjoy, I feel that that has become distorted and there's doubt in the channel. And here we have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. That's exactly the vibe here with that Nine of Swords. It's like, why am I gonna overthink things? Why am I gonna torment myself? I just have to accept what's happening and keep moving forward. But there is still a disconnect. Let's get from here. Let me get some water though. Okay. Right now, this could be recent past coming into the present. But because we got the Pilgrim card in the beginning, that archetype card, I really feel that there's going to be a shift in the way that he presents himself. But let's see what else the cards want to say for you, Justin. Damn it. My last reading was heavy. This one's heavy. All right. Harmony. Yes, please. This is the Sun in Libra. This could be a time frame, by the way, for you guys. Something happening in October during Libra season. There is a harmonious balance within. Let me get another one. 7th house. Definitely in his relationships of all sorts, there is a harmony that's being balanced. Like, the harmony is the balance, rather. Okay. Oof. Okay. Wow. This is strong imagery. We have here Mars in Scorpio, revenge. So it's going to take some time for Mars to go into Scorpio, because Mars is going to go into Taurus sometime next week, if I'm not mistaken. So revenge. Okay. You see, with that 7 of Swords, there might have been a revenge energy in his field, in his energetic field, whether this was, and this is 8th house matters, which is other people's money and resources. So how Justin obtains money, there is a revenge aspect. There is, with these two coupling there, and then beheaded. Okay. Wow. That's very interesting. So the new moon in Taurus is going to happen tomorrow, May 16th. And I believe it's going to be conjunct Algol, the star. It does have to do with beheadings and stuff like that. That could just mean, metaphorically speaking, like losing your head over a matter, over the idea of revenge, wanting to take action, because Mars is action. So there is wanting to take action, legal action. Okay, wow. That shifted so quick. Okay. Legal action because of Libra, to take some form of revenge on something or someone that hurt him. Okay, I was not expecting that turn. Let's get more cards, because now I'm like, where is this going? Ooh, okay. Give me more on that doubt card, please. Decision, another Mars card, and this is strategy. Look at that chessboard. There is, and then with communication, it's the third house of Gemini. It's Mars and Gemini. Okay, that we have a closer time frame to, because Mars will be in Taurus for I don't want to tell you guys wrong, but Mars will be in Taurus for at least over a month, if I'm calculating correctly. But once Mars goes into Gemini, there could be some legal action in terms of this losing your head over some situation with coupling. I'm going by what the cards are showing me, okay, guys, and just going with it. But I am also seeing a balance in relationships with this here. Okay, let's get from the other tarot deck. Yes. Sorry about that. I'll get some more if this calls for it. Let's get from this one here. So for Justin's future, near future, upcoming future, there is some legal matters that will be resolved harmoniously, and it's because of a strategic decision that he took action toward, because that's what Gemini and Mars and Gemini is. 8th house, other people's resources. 3rd house of communication, short distance travel. So maybe this decision was through a form of, he learned a lesson. I'm hearing he learned. Ooh, oh, it flew out. Let me get the card, guys. All right, we've got, I'm going to take it reverse, but also we can look at it. It's the 7, another 7. The 7, maybe sometime in July. A 7 of Pentacles, but it was reversed. Okay, hold on, guys. The cards just flew everywhere. All right. The 7 of Pentacles is an energy of something taking its time to bring the fruit, bring a harvest. But because it's retrograde, it's reversed. I said retrograde. Maybe it's during Mercury retrograde. Something's happening during Mercury retrograde. I don't know why I'm seeing all this. But I see that there is a decision that was made. It was strategic in terms of in terms of a legal matter. Oh, don't you dare fall. They almost dropped it. This is the Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning with a new beginning in the realm of the heart. It could just be opening his heart again to and being at peace with these results coming in. Some results of something that he put toward, whether it was something that took legal action, there might have been doubt toward it. This pilgrimage could be about this journey. Maybe that's what this is about on a focused scale of things, because I was looking at the grand scale of the psyche, but the cards did a thing and they're kind of showing me something else. I feel that decisions were definitely made because there is a revenge energy. I keep seeing that card, the Mars and Scorpio, and then Mars and Gemini. Gemini wants to communicate, have that network going. So there are other people possibly supporting this case for Justin. Okay. See what wants to come through. We have the Ace of Wands, another new beginning. This is the spark coming back into his life. I think what I was picking up here with the 9 of Swords and accepting his current situation, I feel that something is going to shift and it's going to be in his favor, and he's going to see the new beginnings as something to look forward to, that thanks to the acceptance of the hard parts that he was going through, now he can open up his heart and to new creativity. So if he was feeling lackluster about his work, about his music, about how he creates, how he shares his creations, there might be a renewal of that fire come July, I'm hearing. Wow, okay. That was very focused energy. It really took a turn. Queen of Pentacles. So that is emotional fulfillment in material matters. There could be this beautiful energy. This, again, a pentacle. Money could be involved. This is a comforting energy where, oh wow. And on the bottom is the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh my God. I have to share this with you guys. Oh my God. Look at this. A court matter is resolved in his favor. However that is. I don't know. We have the Judgment. We have Two of Cups. We have Six of Wands and the Hierophant. I won't be putting them all there because I'm going to run out of space and I still have other cards I want to pull. But this is giving... This is power couple energy. Sturdy, long term. Whatever lessons he had to learn from this Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords, whatever was taken from him, because now with this unfolding the way something was taken from him and he had to accept it for the time being because he was trying to do things legally, properly. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied here because I want to speak faster because I'm channeling so intensely. Let's get from here. Wow, this is a lot. I might have to, if you guys want me to do Justin again, let me know, please, because otherwise I'll just continue to do, yeah, rebirth. The 16th. What am I telling you guys? Something's gonna happen. Something is being set in motion, okay? So the big thing might not be tomorrow because tomorrow's May 16th. Maybe this is June 16th. Maybe it's July 16th. You know, but there is a rebirth energy revolving the number 16. So, oh wow, where do I put this? This is really good. Okay. Wow. I want to have a bigger table. I want to have a bigger space for these readings because they get so intense. The doubt falls away. That's what I'm hearing. The doubt falls away. And then the bottom of the deck is teaching and learning. It's giving the energy of, I'm glad I made the decision I made because I followed through with it. And now I'm gaining the rewards for this. That is how I'm interpreting it. I'm going to get one of these Divine Masculine Archetype cards. If they don't all fall. Oh my God. Let's see, Justin's energy, please. Okay, these two want to come through. Oh, wow. Look at that. Artist and entitled prince. Okay. These are two pathways. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. I'm going to put that here. I'm going to put this one here. And I will explain what I'm seeing. Again, we all have dark sides. We all have a shadow side. We all have different masks and personas. And what I'm reading from Justin's energy is that came from hurt. An entitled energy that didn't allow him to see the bigger picture. But when he is in his artist energy and just being himself and just enjoying his creation, his environment, and not falling into the mask that is of the protective mask of entitled prince, he becomes the artist, and that's where he is also sharing his artistry, his energy, in a harmonious way. That could be seen, interpreted that as well. And that could definitely beep, 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 beep. And that's all, folks. Oh my God. I get tongue-tied. I'm sorry. The Pilgrim card with the pilgrimage. Again, I do see something legal working out for him. I also see two paths, the entitled prince and the artist, and he can choose which one does he fully want to embody more loudly. And I will, let me see. I'm going to get from this deck here. I feel that if he embodies the artist, he allows that 9 of swords and that 7 of swords, that whatever happened where he wanted to seek revenge on something or someone, he will be able to heal that part and continue to create from a very authentic place. Otherwise, the entitled prince will just continue to take and take and take. But the rebirth is in motion. I'm hearing that because of this card. Something will activate on his journey tomorrow. I do not know what that could be exactly. Let's see if we can get some more cards in terms of that, because I do feel that there's an activation tomorrow. Let's see what else wants to come through. We have the 5th house, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. This goes hand in hand with the artist card. Let me get another one. It's beautiful because, and then the bird is singing a little happy tune. There has to be a letting go of an old identity, and maybe that old identity, false mask, could be the entitled prince. However that is, you know. Oh, there we go. Gemini energy. This one came out of my other reading as well. This one, Gemini is going to be very active. We're coming into the summer. We're going to have the sun entering Gemini. We're going to have something will be activating tomorrow with Venus and Gemini in the last degrees of Gemini. We also have once Mars goes into Gemini, this could be a confirmation. Curiosity, intellect, and networking. I was talking about networking. There is going to be a network of communicating something very profound on his pilgrimage journey, however that is for him. And then again, oh my God, house 3. More 3rd house themes. A lot of Gemini energy has come forth in this reading. Early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. So something about his inner child. It could be with, children as well. But I feel that this has to do with him healing a part of his inner child that was wounded from the past and the entitled prince became a persona to protect him. Here we have more birds, more birds, more burbs. Burbies. Justin Bieber. I sometimes think I'm funny. All right. Let's see what else wants to come through. I'm going to get one of these, and then I'm going to get a chakra card, and then I'll close the reading, guys. Because, again, if you guys want me to dive deeper into this and do another Justin reading, we can do that too. Just let me know. And as always, leave your suggestions in the comments below too. And please like and subscribe. That really does help me. I hate sounding like I don't say it usually, but it really does help a channel out. And I'm a tiny channel that I would like to grow and be able to do more of these readings. So thank you. All right, let's get one of these. Oh, more burbies, burbs, burbs, birdies. I can't. So birds can be symbolic for Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. And we have a flamingo here too. There's a lot of birds in this reading. All right. Always do your best. Surrender and let go of the past. So yeah. Again, I did see a legal matter coming to a harmonious end, a very good harmony and balance. This could be around October in relations, but I also see something around July. Okay. We have here, and it says, whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right now. And that is this right here, the artist. He's going to be able to enjoy, it says here, passion, play, confidence and creativity, children as well. There's going to be a reconnection to who he was before the hurt, before whatever happened to him during his childhood years, before as he rose to fame. There is something about his childhood self that is being let go of, or he's working through it. I don't know. But there is something that needs to be let go so that he can fully embrace the artist again. That is what I'm seeing. And I'm going to get now a chakra card to end this reading. Wow, that was very on point. Like, wow. Like, on point in the sense, for me, it just, sorry about that. It flowed. Like, it just told the story. I keep bumping into the mic. I apologize. I'm cramped up here in this little corner. All right, last card for Justin, please. What wants to come through? Heart chakra. Boom. Okay. Self-explanatory for me anyway. I will explain. So, very interesting with this doubt card here. I see that muddy green. It's more like an olive tone. And when I look at the heart chakra, so the chakra system, when we think of the chakra system, there can be an imbalance. And when they are reading the aura as well, when you see bright colors in your mind's eye, when you look at a person, that is a balance, a higher octave of that chakra. It's rising above the frequencies that it had. Maybe it was muddled by doubt, not allowing self-acceptance about something that happened to him. But I'm seeing that all this harmony and balance is going to solidify through his heart chakra. And it's very important. Okay? Because the entitled prince archetype will be healed through the opening of the heart. And it's funny because here we have the Ace of Cups with a heart being handed to him. Okay? The heart is opening up again after a long time of having to close off because something that happened to him really made him go bitter, made him close himself off, and he wasn't able to give from his heart. Not that he didn't care, but he wasn't able to give from his heart center because it was imbalanced. And now there is something coming together to solidify that balance back into his everyday and to continue his journey as an artist, to be able to finally hold on to what the dream, what he's always wanted. That's what I am seeing in this reading. And I'm closing off the channeling session with Justin Bieber. Thank you so much, Justin, for allowing me to be in your energetic field. Thank you for participating. And thank you, everyone, for watching and listening. And I hope that you enjoyed it. Again, leave your suggestions in the comments or any commentary as well. You're more than welcome. So thank you. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. And let's see what comes next in this series. As always, I do Beyond the Veil readings where I channel those that have passed on for collective messages, encouraging collective messages for everyone. I do the Celebrity Healing Tarot readings where I channel the individual artist, celebrity, if you will, and gather information from what I pick up on their energetic field of the psyche and use my pretty cards. I do comfort character as well. I channel comfort character, collective messages, and I have more personalized readings up on my shop. So if you want general tarot readings or any sorts of readings and channelings, they're all in my Etsy shop at empressarcana.etsy.com. Thank you so much again, guys. Take care and on to the next one. Have a beautiful weekend. All right, take care. Bye.